The following program is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. For as low as $1 a month, you can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling a week early and more. You too would become cool, just like our trash elite Rob and a guy from Ohio, DG Kitty Holbrook, on the tip of your tongue. Drake Starstorm, Destrucity KTL, Thomas Austin Jr., and Passion Killer 711.
Nice.
A nice 9. Welcome. We will be doing as little explaining as possible. It is the WWF against NWATNA. No, we're the E. I'm sorry. We already got the F out. How are things doing, actually? We're in the early goings.
2004.
It is 2004.
It is in history. No.
History.
Job?
Rankings. Yeah. No.
Job.
Stats?
Job.
Job.
Fan history.
Fan history. Job. There we are.
2 dots.
Oh, we've only done one pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is not even really real.
This is the first pay-per-view cycle, in fact.
CZW's not looking so good. All right, well, I'm kicking things off. Is there anything you need to do before we get started?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to check my mail. We are on a new computer, new setup. If this episode looks different from the last one, that's why. And let us know if there's anything weird. Might be some growing pains. We'll see. But hopefully everything's good. Yeah, it says I recruited Glacier, but I don't think that's true. We do have this Steve Austin guy. He might be good. And then DJ Hyde says he thinks I did a good job, but if I did better, I could come up to CZW's level, which, need I remind you, it's right there. It's right there. Down there. Okay. Let's look at the indies first. Steve Austin. I need a main eventer. Let's negotiate. 625. What about 650, Steve? No? Okay. 700.
You
Cool.
get that for free.
I do. Thank you for the reminder.
I know we're fighting, but I'm not going to pointlessly hamstring you in such a cheap way.
Well, and I just had to pay $700 for a guy I can't use. So, guys, he is retired. I want to do some more scouting in the indies, however.
Why did you recruit him?
Weird. I needed to fulfill a thing. Weird that I don't have that Glacier guy.
Yeah, he's gone.
That I looked into.
He's gone.
Yeah, it's like some jerk stole him from me. A jerk.
He's going to languish in the mid-card, unloved and unused.
You're a monster.
I am.
2 to 4 months for a major injury for a 2-2. That's not terrible.
You feel like you could use an injection of a 2-2 roughly 7 months into your thing? Because you got to get enough money to buy him, too.
Yeah. I'm actually not hurting for a lot, but stuff happens. We were thinking about Don Callis. 3-star charisma. Let's see what he's up to. Jay, will you look at that, please? And then we'll also... I gotta say, I'm excited for whatever we do next. I hope it's further into the future. I am tired of looking at the same guys.
We're the arbiters of that.
We are. Yes, that's true. We like to take your suggestions.
But we take those as suggestions.
Oh, and that's why we're doing this. It was a suggestion. How's PCO? 2-3. Alright, let's look into PCO. Alrighty. I think that's everything. I think I should begin my booking.
Let me pull up my thingy here.
I gotta grab my notes. I forgot that I took them. No, so far it's just my goals, but
A big, long rant about how much he's mad about Glacier. That's definitely real and in the notes.
would not waste the paper with what is written into my soul. Alright. This event is WWE Weekly because I got rid of Raw and SmackDown as brands, so I never renamed my show, I guess. Oops. Okay. I think I'm ready to go.
And go.
Okay.
Got 6 minutes on the clock, brother.
Oh, gosh.
So, it's a new series. Shaking off the, well, it's been a big week. So, we're getting back into things. New computer, new setup. I actually got a new computer, too. And I was thinking to myself, I says, are you going to do the thing you've been planning on doing and get some actual content together for this section where you kind of have to vamp over someone else booking? And I says to myself, no, you're not. That's not the vibe people have come to expect from two nerds' Journey of Wrestling videos. They have come to expect a lack of professionalism and general yapping. So that's what you'll receive. Watched the Game Awards last night.
Yeah, that we did.
And to my very large surprise, there was actually a new Elden Ring announced.
Was there?
That's what the trailer said. That's what the trailer showed. And there was people. It was multiplayer and co-op, and it was a whole new standalone game, not even DLC. And there was intriguing stuff for the lore in the video. The Nameless King from Dark Souls was there. Like, very clearly just the Nameless King from Dark Souls. And there was a big basilisk boss who's like a golden basilisk with, like, sentience, it looks like. And a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I go to bed happy. You know what happens when I wake up in the morning? When I wake up in the morning, I go to our little Discord server we have. It's not the one that's publicly accessible. It's just for, like, our personal friend group. And this fucking guy has decided that he will deliver unto me the terrible news that it's a fortnight.
I mean, being fair, it's just a make map smaller thing. It's not, like, exactly a Fortnite, but it's not an Elden Ring fully. It's not like a RPG either.
Like, to be clear, as I have not confirmed any of this. I also haven't confirmed this, but I had read the working title during development was Super Elden Bros Melee. So, I get the vibe they're going for. I do. But it's not what the trailer implied pretty heavily. And that woke up to sad news. The sad news I would eventually get. But anyway, it was delivered by this man. And it is that. Things like that are the reason I will be taking Glacier. Are the reason I will be doing terrible things. Because he deserves them.
I don't know that I do, man. I think I'm pretty nice.
He was a considerate friend who looked into a thing that was interesting to him and to me and shared that information to me with no prompting. What a terrible person.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a bad guy. Kenny's got the work rate, so let's get a manager promo. Okay.
2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, my brain is mush. Event package. That's what I want. Let's go ahead and add a producer to that. I'm not sure what I got going on, but
Still not used to the 2 weeks. We've been doing this for like so long now.
yeah.
It's just so much less time to build things.
Okay. Let's get Darkness Crabtree in there against Paul Burchill. That sounds like fun. Let's show off Molly Holly against Super Crazy. That'll be good. That might be main event worthy. Lita, Goldust, and Frankie Kazarian. Frankie's pretty tired. I don't want to do that. Ultimate Dragon. There we go. You know, let's make it a 4-way. Tomohiro Ishii. that will actually be our main event. I
1 minute.
do not have much time left. That might be all. Dr. Wagner, your face. Do I have another heel I can put in there that's not too tired? I don't really. I'm going to rest my guys. This is going to be kind of a small show. I think all my stuff's applied. I don't think I forgot anything. Feud. Not a feud. Yeah, we're all set.
30 seconds.
Nah, we're good. I'm hitting play. Okay.
Tell me about your show.
Well, we're building up to No Way Out. That's exciting. So we open with that package. As good as the Royal Rumble was, No Way Out's on the horizon. Don't forget, guys. And we start the show with Mr. America coming out and talking about how the young prodigy, Kenny Omega, is really going to blow your minds, brother. He is going to be doing flips, dude. He's going to be doing suplexes, Jack. And he is going to be retaining that, I guess, United States Championship. I forget what he has. For the foreseeable future. We cut backstage. Mickie James has got her title, but she doesn't have there. I thought she won a title. Interesting. I could have sworn she won a title separate from the Royal Rumble thing. Okay, I guess we don't talk about that part then. Mickie James is there, and Victoria says she is not ready for the main event. She's not ready for the big time. For some reason, this didn't go over well. They're both very talented.
Wrong vibe. They don't mesh well.
I guess they didn't mesh well. We'll figure it out. Mickie, of course, is going to stand up. She's going to prove that she was the right woman to win the Royal Rumble, and that she deserves a shot at Shinsuke Nakamura's championship at WrestleMania. We have a fun match between Darkness Crabtree and the Pirate Paul Burchill. God, who's going to win? Actually, I think we're going to put over Paul Burchill. Doink cuts a promo backstage, just being an evil clown.
He's a silly guy, that Doinkle.
He's a menacing silly guy, yeah.
Honka honka.
I'm not going to cut a Doink promo right now. I don't have the juice in me. The Budokan Behemoths are happy about their titles. They're toasting them like drinks. What is happening here?
You've fallen apart, brother.
These are the easy ones, too. Good God. These guys have, we got 2 stars in most of these charismas. Anyway, Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi, they want another shot at those belts. They were close at the Royal Rumble, and they think they should be the ones to take the straps from them. We got a match between Molly Holly and Super Crazy. I'm going to give it to Molly. She doesn't have time for his craziness.
Who would?
Shinsuke Nakamura comes out to the ring to thank the people for believing in him. He is interrupted by Gangrel. Gangrel, who insists that he, the Lord of Darkness within the WWE, is more deserving of championship accolades than this Johnny Come Lately, this Shinsuke Come Lately. He's going to drag him down into the darkness of hell and make him pay. And when Mickie James gets her title shot, he will prove that Goth is way better than Country, as he defeats her as champion as well. And then we close with a big match. These are all big names. We're all very excited for this. What is the purpose of this? It remains to be seen.
You've ruined me.
You're welcome.
You've ruined me.
Let's put over some young talent. And I'm going to say, man, they all have a losing streak, huh? Between Lita and Tomohiro Ishii. You know, I've never worked with Ishii before, so let's give him the rub. Yeah, cool. That was kind of a mistake.
Really?
Awesome. Yeah, just a real bang-up start to a show. Not even 4 stars. All right.
Game saved the cloud.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I got mail. Let's look at it.
Let's look at the mail. Glacier's happy to be in your fed.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you. It was really funny.
There's your big show scouting report.
2323. Weekly Sloth. Never mind. Largest possible event.
And Minoru Suzuki. I believe he is a dangerous worker.
Yeah, okay. Don't need either of those guys. We're going to work with what the draft gave us for a little while.
Okay.
So, let's go to company.
Okay.
Go to titles.
Titles.
Click on the little drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably enough. But if I'm gonna make another, now's the time in which I should make it. That takes too long to do live, so I guess maybe next pay-per-view cycle. I don't want to do it on camera. Okay, so go to job.
Job.
Go to crap. I always forget what this is. Maybe it's company.
Company.
The fuck is it? An other?
Other.
What a weird place for the staff. Yeah, staff, please.
Staff.
2 doctors, 3 producers. Need those. So I'm looking for a trainer and a doctor. I'll go to hire.
Hire.
Level 3 doctor. Buy him.
Dr. Gutierrez or Dr. Richards or Dr. Cunningham.
Any of those. Gutierrez is cheapest. Gutierrez wins.
I like his mohawk. He looks like Strago from Final Fantasy. Excuse me, I like their mohawk. They look like Strago from Final Fantasy.
Excellent work, Dr. Gutierrez. Okay. That's going to be a bunch of my money, so I don't really feel like going through the rest for right now. I just want to make sure I get a full roster of the jobs I care about. Okay, now go to the book. I am not booking yet. I am using the book because it is a better way to look at the roster than the roster. Go to singles, segment, or match. It doesn't matter. Go to sort by work rate. Sort the other way. Okay, and charisma, please. Sort the other way. 2 charisma, bullshit. Okay, go to dashboard.
Weird that you don't have any 1 charisma guys. That's fascinating.
Okay, the 2 things I was training are being trained. I only have 2 trainers, so we're good. Okay.
Another male. Dr. Gutierrez.
Happy to have you, Doc.
It was hard being an independent contractor.
And you're not anymore. You're on salary now, brother. 'Cause I run a good company. All right. I'm going to start booking in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to singles.
Segment or match?
Segment, sorry. You're going to hover over Triple H. Okay, you're going to hover over Shawn Michaels. Okay, neither of them are over right now. Go back to feud, segment. Scroll down. Rey Mysterio and Chris... Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho. All right, look at Rey Mysterio, please. And Chris Jericho. Okay, he gets to be the one. You're going to go to the repeatable section of the feuds. It's feuds, repeatable. You'll have to go back to singles. Thank you. You're going to go to solo feud promo. It's down at the bottom. You're going to click Chris Jericho.
So he's been playing since we got the new computers, which I didn't take as ominous until just now.
You're going to click that.
Cool.
Great. Now, go to feuds. We can just get these out of the way because I got plenty of segments right now. Give me a promo battle for Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. Great. Now go to End Times versus Puro. Give me a backstage confrontation. That's not repeatable. You'll have to click feud. It's like the first option. There you go. And then scroll down. Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho's covered. I don't know why it's not highlighted. They're supposed to de-highlight now. I'm not doing that right there. Go to tag. I have a tag team feud right now, do I? I didn't do one for the Briscoes. Oh, yeah, because they were in a big multi-man match. Hover over the Briscoes for me. They're heels. I need a face tag team. So I guess not Kai and Tai. The Dudley Boys, I don't want to do that Devon feud, so I guess the World Hammerstein Order gets the first shot. This is going to be a match, I think.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's just easier for me to sort through stuff on that thing. There
Just
we go.
book it?
Yep, just book it. Take off the tag team titles. Great. Now, we're going to book a couple singles matches. Sort by work rate for me. Great. Danielson's at 7% fatigue. That's absolutely fine. Multi-person is clicked. He's in a bad morale position, though. Okay, so click Danielson. He's a face. Give me... Oh, they're in a tag team. They're in a tag. Oh, yeah, they're Puro. Okay. Eddie Guerrero? Yeah, he's perfect. That's fine. And then book that. Put that right after the backstage confrontation between End Times and Puro. Then I want... what is Abyss? Okay. Then I'd rather have Tommy End. I know he has the same stats. Yeah. Tommy End versus... Give me somebody with like a 3 work rate if I have anybody left. I know there weren't many. Is Liger in Puro?
Yes.
No. Kurt Angle? Kurt Angle's not in Puro. That'll work.
Okay.
Put that right before the backstage confrontation for me. Briscoe Brothers versus WHO is going to be our actual main event. And I want... Cool. Can you add a feud to Briscoe Brothers versus WHO? Prove Yourself works just as fine as anything else. There we go. And then add Impact for me. It's in segments, special segment.
Is that singles?
Yep.
The Impact Zone.
And then you're going to book just from the top down. I want to grind up the Impact. Just it doesn't matter if they've appeared already. Just top down.
Okay.
Avoid feuds if you can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not Bryan Danielson. LA Park.
8.
Cool. That'll work. All right. Busy show. Event package, if you would, for me. Add my producers. Top down is fine. I just want them on the show. That's fine. I don't care.
Sorry, there's a thing popped up, and I'm gonna have to blur that out. Actually, no, I don't have to. That's not a problem. It was also behind the logo. It should be just fine.
Okay, and 48 seconds. Day in the life.
Okay.
Whoever is the least over on the card. Cool. I'm done.
All right. We both cut it pretty close there. I hope your show's as bad as mine.
So we're going to start off with a ongoing segment of TNA, which is TNA behind the scenes. It is for 2004, incredibly groundbreaking series where, without breaking kayfabe, that is to say, without letting on that things are predetermined, we go over the daily existence of a wrestler, what their day starts like, what their day starts like, leading all the way up to the show. This case, it's our brand new sign, Glacier. So we go over what it's like to be signed into a wrestling company, like meeting the new people, glad handing around, getting used to the new environment. Next.
Well, that sounds cool.
Then we have a event package for Against All Odds. This is the next massive NWA TNA pay-per-view. Just to, come watch the show. Buying pay-per-views is how we stay in business. That's next. Then we get a highlight reel from the Impact Zone, again, available exclusively at TNA.com for $29.99 an episode.
I forgot about that.
Then we have Tommy End versus Kurt Angle. Tommy End's going to win this in convincing fashion.
Boom.
After the match, there is a bit of not a celebration, but the other members of the End Times come out to support their leader. Continue. They all go to the back and are confronted by Puro, who, after losing their match at the pay-per-view, want another shot. They want to fight them again. They don't believe that pure wrestling has to bow to this carnival sideshow bullshit. Puro actually comes out looking strong here.
Okay.
And then one of the members of Puro goes out to have a match of his own, which he will also win in convincing fashion.
Okay.
Then we have this is just two old friends talking out their bullshit. Basically, this is a new company. Triple H and Shawn Michaels sort of going over their whole history in like sort of the TNA work shoot style. It's not super effective, but you got to get the people caught up if they haven't watched WWE before. I don't know what TNA fan hasn't watched WWE, but I'm trying to help. This is a solo promo. Chris Jericho just comes out to the ring and just dogs on Mysterio. Just calls him a clown, an idiot, a fool who could never get over in the WWE and is never going to get over in TNA. I'm kind of leaning into TNA being WWE B show because that's what they really were in 2004, and I don't really mind that vibe. I'd rather not try and create a new vibe. Then this is a eliminator match, which is a concept I love and am continuing to use, between the World Hammerstein Order, that is the Sandman and Mike Awesome, versus them boys, the Briscoe brothers. If they win, they get a title match at the pay-per-view. They are going to do so, in fact.
The Hammerstein Order?
They are going to win.
Okay.
Pretty good show, all things considered.
I think it was better than mine. Yep, you hit the 4 stars. Oh, excellent. And your overness increased.
Excellent.
All right. Okay. Wow, 17K fans, early lead. That's what a quarter of a star will do to you.
At this early in the game, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to book a show I actually want to watch is so hard.
All right. Steve Austin's glad to be here. I got $240 back for fulfilling the goal. Let me scratch that out. Oh, I just thought of a way I could use Steve. Okay. I want to check something first here. Go to my own titles.
So I just want to be clear here.
Shinsuke.
Now that he's done it,
Cammy.
right? And it's too late for him to go back. What White just did
she's a cruiserweight champion.
Was, since these scenarios that we are run for the length of 1 year, the goals are literally pointless. They're just useful for bonus money. So what he did was pay $500 for nothing.
So, I don't know when the goals reset.
After we end.
No, I don't think they do. I don't know exactly what the metric is, if it's like in April because of WrestleMania or what. But I feel, and I could be completely wrong on this, I have ascertained that the goals reset at some fixed point in the year. Because I'm almost positive we got new goals like at the end of our last game.
Which would fit with them happening after a year of game time.
Right, but we didn't go a year and change. We got like toward the end. We just got a bunch of goals that we looked at and went, well, I don't care. Now, I might be misremembering everything, but just in case my goals come up, I wanted to meet at least one, and I need to have some stuff I'm not going to do, and some stuff I might not be able to do.
So he paid 500 points for peace of mind.
For peace of mind, yes. And I will use Austin, even though he's retired. I think I can do something with him. Okay, so I double-checked on that Cruiserweight title, and that's, yeah, she had one, I was right.
It just did display it.
Maybe because it's got a he pronoun, I'm not sure how that works. It's never had a problem before.
That is, as in most things in life, treated as the default.
I see. All right, well, I am ready to go if you're ready to time me, my friend.
Let me pull up my timer. Go.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we need to make some stuff up here. Actually, let's make this faction versus faction. And we're just going to make this a simple promo battle. And we're going to throw a producer on there. Okay, what are my other feuds? Prove yourself. So, okay, that was the nature of the thing. That was the feud. I'll remember that when I describe this. How are you guys' fatigues? 9 and... Okay. Yeah, let's make that a match then. Probably a tag match is a good idea, huh? Who could have thought? Remove title. Actually, let's keep the title on. Let's make that the main event.
Ooh, tag team title match.
So yes, we will also be doing a segment, singles. And throw a producer focus on there. Right? Did I already? Yeah. And then this is going to be let's do a fight. Am I allowed to know what I'm doing wrong here? Oh god, I hate him sometimes. He's just inside my head. He just lives there. Steve Austin.
There's such an old prospector laugh. Oh.
I mean, I'd love it if you wouldn't mind filling me in on what's going on here. Unless it's like a thing.
No. What's going on here is...
Damn it, okay.
Quite simply, that I had a funny idea, and I didn't need to vamp at the moment, so I was saving it for when you were done talking.
Okay, cool.
Like, that's it. But then you started, like, what am I doing wrong? And that made it, I want to be super clear, much funnier.
Like I said, my guy is in my head here.
Rent free, brother.
Yeah, I'm not charging you anything. Babyface, yeah, that sounds good. How's my feuds? What are we doing there on feuds? Oh, they're all set up. Okay, cool. Omega doesn't have one specifically. We might set that up at the pay-per-view just to fill things out. So, yeah, I guess let's just look at the work rate here. Could probably do a tag match, right? They are at 4. They are at 14. That's fine. Yeah, 4 left. Okay. 16. Man, I really need to rest you, huh, homie? I guess I could run Ishii again. Yeah, Gangrel could have something to prove here. Okay. And, what can I do with this? I don't know what happens here. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I got 2 minutes, yeah, to figure something out here, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. You know what? Let's just hype the main event. Let's do that.
When in doubt.
Yeah. I want to use my segments because I kind of need them. You know, I've got people I'm trying to build up here, but I guess that's probably it. It's 2 segments left. It feels like a waste, but I was very efficient, I suppose. And people need to rest. We had a big blow-off pay-per-view to start with. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Okie dokie.
Hopefully we do better this time. All right.
Nice. Good. 100% effective main event package.
Okay. Gangrel needs to look strong against Ishii, who just had a big win, proving that he has the chops to contend for the title. He spits the blood in Ishii's face, and it's all down his mouth.
He's gonna spit the blood.
Yeah, it's his thing. We got Tough Enough here. I had those in the wrong order, so the description sucks. But Dr. Wagner is helping out some of the younger talent, making sure they know the ropes.
I mean, honestly, I like this way of doing the description because the text I care more about is in brighter text.
All right, Molly Holly versus Darkness Crabtree. He's 0-2. He is going to win via a shitty roll-up and then celebrate because he can't believe he won. Molly Holly is going to restrain herself from beating the shit out of this old man afterward. Honestly, could maybe have a feud there because he's ridiculous and she's no nonsense. I'll consider it.
Sparks. There's some sparks.
These guys hate each other. This is already extant feud. They're trying to decide who's the best in the world, the Hollywood Elite or the U.S. United. Or no, that's the one. The All-American Alliance. Has so many fucking new names. It's just a promo battle. It's what you expect. Brother Jack Dude, The Rock says, and so on and so forth. This is going to culminate in a match. Bentley and Kazarian versus U.S. United. I don't know that I care. Bentley and Kazarian steal out a win. He's got the tights on a roll-up, does Bentley. And The Rock congratulates his boys on a well-won match. While Mr. America stands in the ring pointing with his big Mr. America finger. I saw what you did, brother! I'm not going to go too far into the weeds. I really don't know why she doesn't have her title. That is strange to me. Mickie James is backstage at catering, just getting a drink of water, just trying to keep her mind straight. And Victoria comes up to antagonize her again. And Mickie rebuffs her, but physically. And that provokes Victoria, and they start fighting. And the officials come to restrain them. Some other wrestlers come out of their locker rooms to restrain them because it's taking more than the officials. Some of those wrestlers being Shinsuke Nakamura and a recently cleaned off, licking his fingertips Gangrel, who sees the champion and instead of helping to restrain the ladies, joins the fracas, which we need even more zebras to take care of. And this is a title match. Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty insists they are ready to take the straps. Budokan Behemoth say, no. There was good psychology in that. They showed off how good they are at what they do.
You can take the F out, but you can't take the chaos out of the WWF locker room.
No, it's crazy in there. It's ruthless aggression time. I got my 4 stars.
Hey, nice!
My feud got hot.
Hey, always good.
They don't like our tag team championship, but that's fine. We'll deal. You don't have any mail, brother.
Okay, that's actually good news. No news is good news in this particular scenario. Go. All right, so I had a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. First things first, I'm going to risk it. It's going to not go super well, so we're going to producer on it. I want Triple H to be cutting a solo feud promo. You're going to need to go to singles. You're going to need to select Triple H. You're going to go solo feud promo. You're going to click book. Yep, that's good. And now, let's see here. We're going to do the... Go to tag, I believe is where this would be. Actually, you can just go to the feuds. End Times versus Puro. They're going to get a promo battle this week. There we go. Then we are going to want to book these other 2 things. Yeah, I like the vibe of that. Briscoe Brothers versus Who is just a fight. That fits the vibe of them boys. Mm-hmm. And then Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho. I think scroll down. I need the feud compatible stuff.
Oh.
I like split interview. Let's do split interview. I always like that. Okay. Now let's get some wrestling on this wrestling card. I want it to be generally related to what's going on in the Fed. So let's say let's scroll to fatigue. Swip the other way. Oh no, it defaulted to the way I like it. Okay, alright. Go to tag. Kai and Tai. Is going to fight the Dudley Boys. That's going to be somewhere... You know what? Somewhere around the tag feud. End Times versus Puro. Then... Yeah, I like that. Let's do another match. Singles match, please. Scroll down. It should have taken out my people. Yes, it did. Good. Sort by... Oh, Sheamus. He's a jabroni? That's ridiculous.
Well, he's just recently.
That's fine. He can fight Ray Traylor.
Book?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, they're both heels. Unbook that. I didn't remember it. It was easier to do that. Find me the nearest face to Ray trailer. That'll work.
Okay, it's Sheamus?
Yep.
Okay.
Now go ahead and book Day in the Life. Why? Oh, whatever.
Stupid fingers.
We're not trying to talk to Lord Cthulhu here. Lowest person on the card's going to be Sheamus. Book that. Put it right before his match. Perfect. Give me my impact zone. And top down, if you would please, avoiding feuds. So just Shawn. Triple H was on last time, I think. That's fine. That's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Most of Puro. There we go. Okay. And I want at least one or maybe two more matches. We'll just have to gut it out. Give me... Can't believe I don't have more 3 work rate guys. Can you maybe sort by work rate again? I want to see if there's somebody who's not super tired. Danielson, Guerrero. Liger can do single stuff. Yeah, he's not busy doing a match. So Liger.
Can't believe I don't have more 3 work rate guys. He's got like 8.
And then Joe's not busy. Joe's amazing. Yeah, Joe. Liger's a face. Yeah, that'll work. Put that up somewhere in the mid card. Yeah, that'll work. And then what's Bobby Roode up to?
Bobby Roode is a heel, 2-2, workhorse, natural heel, tag team specialist.
All right, him. What's Booker T?
Face, 2-3, workhorse, entertainer, comedy chops, other interests, character worker.
That'll work. And then Abyss.
Book.
Yep. That's going to be the main event.
Okay.
Okay, that is my show. Add 2 more producers if you would, please.
Where would you like them?
Put them on the Impact Zone and the fight with the Briscoes in it. Cool.
All right.
Using the whole Buffalo on this one. Okay. So we start off with that unique, amazing, exclusive TNA.com $29.99 episode talent. You could watch Impact too. Then we see the day of one young wrestler, one Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, beginning with just slathering himself in sunblock, leading all the way up to Gorilla, at the end of which his match occurs. He has a big win against Steven Richards. Then we have a split interview where these 2 fine folks, 100% effective but not built, so only 4 stars. These 2 guys lay out their... Rey Mysterio talks about how Chris Jericho's been a shit as long as he's known him. This isn't new. This isn't surprising. He's not going to make him... he's not going to get in my head. He's not going to win the title. He's just an asshole and he always has been. Jericho, on his side of the interview, is a humongous asshole. He just talks about, like, he just belittles and demeans Rey Mysterio as much and as hard as he possibly can.
Okay.
Then we cut to, this is not fight already in progress like you would typically see. This is straight up, the World Hammerstein Order is walking along backstage, presumably going somewhere. The Briscoes just literally come into frame and say it's on, and then they fight them.
Okay.
And it's on site for them at this point. We cut away from that pretty quickly actually, because TNA wants to focus on the actual tag team action, Kai and Tai versus the Dudley Boys, really living up to that WWF cast-off's reputation. Show me their records, please. I got heel champs, and they're probably going to still be heel at the end of this, so I'm going to build up the Dudleys. Dudleys win.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have a terrible fucking promo battle. It's just not working out, huh?
Yeah, 45% effective.
The intended effect for this was for this to be like the House of Black, the end times, promoing from their spooky void, and Puro out in the ring, basically like challenging them to leave their stupid carny bullshit and come fight. I guess the fans weren't super into that, but I am. It's cool. Liger puts money where his mouth is, immediately goes to fight Samoa Joe. However, Samoa Joe is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe wins.
Lively start. Hot match.
Then we have a Solo Feud promo. Triple H takes some additional time. Says last week, Shawn was really fucking up the vibe with his bullshit and whiny complaints. Let me tell you more about the real story of how we fell apart. Triple H has kicked Shawn Michaels out of his own promo battle because he was fucking it up. And he does a lot better, because Triple H is a promo god.
What's his gimmick right now? Home renovation specialist?
His gimmick is the game, the cerebral assassin, the king of kings, Triple H.
He was that by 2004?
In my head.
Oh, okay.
And then this is your main event. This is the I'm going to keep calling the House of Black because I'm only not calling them that to change things up. This is the end times putting their money where their mouth is and sending out their monster, the Abyss, the black hole that consumes all at the end of time, to put paid to these rumors that they have any chance of losing to Puro. He wins.
Okay. It wasn't great.
No. The end time's really shitting up the building.
Oh, it's a reverse of last week.
I think you're going to take some fans from me this time, my brother. From you.
Is it as many? Does it matter? Not quite.
But we're neck and neck.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Okay. Well, it's pay-per-view booking time. No event effects. Bronze pay-per-view, so nothing crazy going on there. And no timer, also, crucially. I don't think I need a whole lot with what I'm doing here, but... at least I can breathe. Oh, breathe it in, man. That's nice. Okay, first match. We're going to go with Mickie James versus Victoria. No.
That's why. She has two things, so it's defaulting to the more over thing.
And that there's no graphic on that. That's what I kind of suspected. Okay. And we're also going to do Gangrel versus Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura. That is, by the way, that's a banger feud. Like, I know we're having a little, you're my enemy, but that's great. That's a great idea for a feud.
I got to put some thought into that one. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the tag match there. We might do a promo. I'd really rather have some wrestling on there, but if we can't do it, we can't do it. Doink is just defending his title. Super crazy. He's got good work rate. He's a babyface. That's fine. We also need a defense from Kenny Omega. Is Seidel the solo one? No. Alex Shelley is ironically the solo one. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and add a feud to that. Let's just call it... I already have a better wrestler. Minor feud. It's just an offshoot of the big one. You know what's going on here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're going to do a segment with everybody here. I'm going to throw producer focus on there. It's going to be a fight. All right. Another match. let's actually kick this off. Yeah, they're not too fatigued. I have some time to give them time off. Just a hardcore. No. Falls count anywhere? No. Hardcore has to be in the ring, right? That would be the difference between those two.
The difference between those two is you can do both of them, and it doesn't count as overlapping.
We're going to add a feud. We're going to call it disrespect. Okay. Going to do a main event package. Let's do... Can I do this? Let's find out. Title. Champion package. Cool. On Mickie James. It doesn't say which title. But...
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oh, wow. These are way more over. Another segment, faction v faction. Got to keep the feud going. Let's do a backstage confrontation. Throw a producer on there just in case. Yeah, that's good. 5 segments left. I've used all of my promos. Is there anyone who is unfatigued enough and makes sense to have a match? We got a Ron Killings and a Paul Burchill. Let's do that. You know what? Let's toss Sarah Del Rey in there. We've got Dr. Wagner, Ultimo Dragon, and Lita. Let's do that. Got Mark Henry. And to appease the gods, I'm going to use Sean Stasiak.
Yes! That's such a terrible idea.
It's a really bad idea, but we're doing it. Ishii's a little tired. Goldust a little bit. So I think that might be it. How many appearances do I have on Shane? 4? Okay. Alright, we'll start this off this way. Shane's a babyface, right? He's neutral. Goldust is also neutral. Alright. You can decide who you're rooting for in this.
What makes a man born with a heart full of neutrality?
Being the son of Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Or Dusty Rhodes, I guess.
Yeah, I like this. Okay, I guess that's everything. I don't really have anything else I can book. So, 1 producer, 2 producer, 3 producer. Yeah.
Blue producer?
No, wait. I guess I'm more worried about the main event, so we'll put the final producer there. Okay. Title, nothing's blown off.
Everything's way too new.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, I didn't turn off the posters. Oh, well.
That's a fun little thing.
Yeah, they're fun. I don't really care about the predictions. It's not important. Okay. Mark Henry is going to absolutely destroy Sean Stasiak. That's better than I thought it was going to be. 2.5 stars is way better than I thought that was going to be. Thank you, Mark. We're just proving that Mark Henry runs the House of Pain, and the likes of Meat are not strong enough to contend with him. Mark Henry defeated Meat. And I feel like
That's, you know what? He's living up to his destiny.
Goldust and Shane McMahon. We see some footage before this. They kind of bumped into each other in the backstage. Shane tried to apologize, but it wasn't good enough for Goldust. He only made it worse. Stuck his foot in his mouth by being cocky. Goldust is like, you think you belong here? I'll correct you in the ring. So this is why we're having this match. And yeah, Goldust beats the absolute tar out of Shane McMahon and leaves him in the middle of the ring. And he strips his clothes off, leaves him in his underwear, spanks his bottom. And Shane McMahon is absolutely...
He's still got his gay panic gimmick going.
We're living in the very androgynous, erotic Goldust era still. Shane is as thoroughly embarrassed. Goldust gets on the mic afterwards, cuts a short promo. Leave the wrestling to the real wrestlers. Like Goldust.
Okay. He has the juice for that.
Yeah, I don't have the juice for... Who was the other guy I was supposed to? Doink. It's a tough...
I'm not complaining. I was just pointing it out.
Okay. I'm actually going to give Sarah Del Rey the win here. I was going to give Deron Killings, but she's 2. So, yeah, she's going to take the victory here. This is just an exhibition match. This is kind of the dark match area. We will be seeing highlights of that Shane McMahon Goldust match on the next weekly event. But it happened here, okay? You're going to see it in the dirt sheets. It seems like they're doing an angle. We got another great exhibition match to get things spicy. Everybody could use a win, except for, even Dr. Wagner. You know what? Ultimate Dragon has the better work rate, so I'm going to give the victory to him. Got me 4 stars. Nice. Okay, Molly Holly versus Darkness Crabtree. She hates this guy. She hates that he beat her. She challenges him to a hardcore match. And she absolutely bludgeons this poor old man. And the crowd is not in her favor. Look at Darkness Crabtree. He's so fun. He definitely doesn't just have a pillow stuck under his shirt. He's a rotund old man who is elderly and definitely aged. But Molly Holly doesn't care. She absolutely obliterates the poor guy. Oh my god, and it was amazing.
The fans love it. Screw this old man.
No, it builds... They care about him.
She got heat?
Yeah, she got heat. All right. Actual show. We show the main event package. That was Heat, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of how they used to do that. The show Heat. Okay. United States Championship. We're going to have, even though Alex Shelley's on the 0-2, I'll have to give him a win soon. We're going to have Kenny Omega retain, proving he is strong. Alex Shelley's injured. Alex Shelley won't be getting shit anytime soon. He is limping out here. No, he's not. He's not even in this promo. He's got to stay home. He's hurt. So after the injury, I'm going to have the Hollywood Elite look good again here. It's a confrontation. Hollywood Elite, in fact, steps up to the All-American Alliance. We're like, hey, you heard our boy. He's injured now. The doctor, he might not be able to wrestle for the rest of his life. Is this what your America... The Rock is like thumbing his finger into Mr. America's chest. Is this what your America represents? Hurting an innocent child. He's barely a man. And, of course, he gets rebuffed. But honestly, Mr. America looks a little beside himself.
Alex Shelley isn't in the Hollywood Elite?
Isn't he?
No.
Oh, I guess he's not.
That makes it better. They decided that he's their boy. They brought him with them.
I'm gonna put Alex Shelley in the Hollywood Elite. We're gonna make this a thing.
They adopted him just to shame the other team.
This is what's gonna happen. Absolutely, we're gonna make a whole big deal out of this. It's too good. All right, Doink defends his title against Super Crazy. It's just on the card, dude. This is one of those matches that even back then they would have looked at and gone, why are they booked? Oh my god, it was really good. Okay, it's fine.
That's why.
Keep going, Doink. We show off Mickie James. It doesn't pick a specific title.
Just Mickie James. She's so great.
It's intended to be for her contendership that she won at the Royal Rumble. All right, Mickie James versus Victoria. The better wrestler. Victoria is... abusing heel tactics, taking off the turnbuckle pad. We have a lot of threat around that. Mickie perseveres. She hits her Mick kick, chick kick, whatever she was calling it at this point. and gets the 1-2. No, Victoria kicks out. Victoria ends up taking the victory through some chicanery, through abusing the 5 count.
Ooh, short range.
And injures it. What the fuck?
You gonna press that button?
No, I'm not gonna press that button.
You're not gonna press that button?
It's fine.
All right.
It's fine. The crowd was indifferent. I don't blame him. Oh, God. Oh, great. Oh, what? Come on, man. Jesus.
The crowd's they're really down after Victoria broke her own leg or something to win the match.
This was just a tag team scuffle backstage. No, in the ring. These guys are gloating about how they're the only real tag team. They have defeated the only roster members that there are. So, what, do they just retire on top? But they ain't going anywhere. Fans are booing because the segment is bad, but we're going to pretend like it's actual heat. And then the rest of the roster comes out, and they start fighting them. And the very obvious people they're in a feud with are the strongest-looking ones. And there's some tension between Hollywood Elite and All-American Alliance. It was really predictable, and the crowd hated it.
Time for the title match!
Time for the title match. That hurt my feelings.
I think that would have been cool, personally.
Thank you,
Your
my
crowd's
friend.
mean.
Yeah, they're rough. They're not nice to me. Man, I was going to add a finish to this, and now I'm scared. We're backstage in Gorilla right now, and Shinsuke's like, so what's the plan? And I'm like, I don't know, dude.
Wrap it up. They booed this out of the building, man.
I want it to not be over yet.
That's up to you.
It's a title match.
It is. I believe it is. It's even some sort of gimmick match.
This one, no. Okay. Disqualification. Your winner is Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, full star. It's fine. The show sucked anyway. Here we are living. The meat match was better. Gangrel takes it too far, is what happens. The referee is warning him to stop. This night has been full of cheating and injuries, and
the ref
everyone's
is
tense.
just tired of it.
Yes. Gangrel doesn't, and he's like, fine, you're DQ'd. It's over. But Shinsuke has a look in his face, horrified. The Gangrel, pushing him to his limits, almost had his number. His essence as the king of strong style is being threatened, and the fans go home really mad at me.
Yeah.
That was still almost a 4-star show. Thanks, Molly Holly versus Darkness Crabtree, and the package for the main event. Fuck me. Fuck you.
I'm booking against all odds. It's not like I have a huge thing.
Dude, you're just gonna... It just doesn't matter.
Book all my feuds.
Done. And then just hit play, because what you do will just immediately get you...
Not that one. Tag match, you're going to do some special shit for this.
Okay.
You're going to go to 4-on-4 or 3-on-3. They're trios, I believe. And then that way it gets the trio. Book that.
Okay.
And then back to tag to book the actual title match. Good. Put that. We'll sort shit later. Okay. Now I want Impact.
I would like to point out, earlier I said I'm still going to look for people because
Shit
you never
happens.
know what happened.
Hey, you have the thoughts. And then it's still Copper Star, so it's still not strong enough to carry people yet. So we're just gonna make this our most over talent.
Trips or Sean?
Trips this week.
Okay. Kaboot.
There we go. And then we are going to... let's do promo battle.
Okay.
Or should this be a different thing? You know what? This actually might be better as a different thing. Hover over Puro for me. So you'll need to go to tag.
Yeah, or factions, right? No, tag.
They are faces. Okay. I could do this as a promo battle, or I could do it as a... You know what? We traditionally do this as a promo battle. You're going to book the members of Puro, and we're going to pick somebody else in a promo battle.
Okay, so Bryan Danielson, Jushin Liger, and Tiger Mask.
And then give me a 4 or 3... 4 if I have somebody over. Star charisma, so sort by charisma. Yeah, Booker's perfect.
Booker.
He's
back doing that thing he used to do.
Yep.
Promo battle?
Yep. This is going to be our analyst desk, obviously. Okay. And now I have a whole bunch of segments left. Let's get Day in the Life.
Oh.
This is going to be whoever's lowest on the card. That's not sorted right.
Oh, no, it's not.
Bobby Roode this week. Okay. And then one other segment. Main event happened. There we go. Good. All right, so now let's do some other matches. Go to match. I want to see who's not on my card. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and... They've wrestled a bunch, though. Maybe I need more tag teams. I think I need more tag teams. I like booking tag team wrestling, but I don't have enough tag teams.
Me too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Book the entire main event in a match for me.
Okay.
And then scroll down. Keep scrolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got a champion there. Who's that?
Sabin. He's a X Division champion.
Oh, he just hasn't had a few. I just forgot about the X Division. Then yeah, this will be the X Division title match. Put everybody else in it.
Okay. Oh,
then we're good.
Okay.
Book that. And then that'll leave enough space for a triple threat.
I assume.
Yep. Take everything. Take the X Division thing, put it up above the promo battle. Take Impact Zone, start at the card with that. Bobby Roode's on this card fucking somewhere, because everybody is.
He's in the...
Cool. Put the Day in the Life right before that. And then these are all main eventers. Put this up in the main card after the X Division title. It doesn't need to be super high. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I like all this. So then I'll need to add producers to my big pre-show package here. There we go. And yep, one to the Impact Zone. And one to Day in the Life. Really make Bobby Roode look strong. Okay.
Ready to go?
Heavyweight titles at the top. We're not blowing anything off, are we? Scroll down through my feuds. I don't think anything's even remotely old enough.
Oh, through the feuds.
No. And
The only other things are those guys.
yeah, cool. There were some other things I wanted to do. Take that big main eventers big fuck off match in the middle there, the Samoa Joe match, and add a gimmick to it. You're gonna make this a poll.
Poll.
You're going to write contract.
Add gimmick match?
Unless there's some way to officially make this a sort of contract for a future, like a Money in the Bank sort of thing.
I don't remember. Feast or Famine, I think, is what TNA called theirs, but I'm really not familiar with the product.
Well, no, I meant in the system to get it to recognize that.
I don't. Again, I think you'd have to stipulate that when you make up a match.
Then never mind. Contract on a poll is fine.
All
right. Cool. And Nothing else is really hot enough for a thing. Yeah, we're not blowing anything off yet. I don't think we need gimmick matches for this yet. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, very classy poster. Gold. You ready to beat my ass?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Impact Zone.
I injured like 3 guys.
A highlight for, $29.99, available TNA.com. I'm going to keep shilling for this fake thing. And this is just a pre-show match. These are a bunch of people who didn't have any place. Creative had nothing for them. They're incredibly talented. Who has the worst win record? Booker! Booker wins.
Smooth performances.
This is a package. Basically, it's for the whole card, but it's more about the main event. It's about the big melodrama soap opera of Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Okay. Then we have our analyst desk. This is just Puro talking about how they're going to fucking win. Booker, fresh off his win, tries to get a word in edgewise. They shut him down. Puro takes over this promo battle. They're going to win. They let a win slip by them, and it'll never happen again.
Okay. I like that. I feel like both people in this feud have something to share.
This is, TNA behind the scenes. We follow Bobby Roode as he gets ready for his big match. He has a shot at the X Division title. He's super excited. He talks to the camera about how this is a huge opportunity for him. Again, it's a soft kayfabe. It's respecting the fiction of the wrestling world without insulting the audience's intelligence.
Kind of like how a lot of modern WWE non-TV promos are.
Exactly. Then we have our X Division Championship match. Look at all this humongous talent. These, mid-carders. The Dudley Boys are here as a unit because they didn't have anything better to do. How long has Chris Sabin been champion?
Chris Sabin has been champion for a month.
Yeah, against all odds, he's got to pull it out. Chris Sabin wins.
Okay.
It's too early for me to be fucking around with my titles. It was mid.
It was better than mid.
This is a contract on a pole match. This is a contract for an as yet unspecified reward. It is heavily implied, to be like a world title match, but the details are not revealed.
Who wins?
Samoa Joe.
Okay, Joe. Joe does a good job. Makes that match look good.
This is your World Tag Team title match. It is not even a hardcore match. This is just a wrestling match.
That's his emotional support kendo stick.
Yeah, the ref takes that from me.
Just shrugs and pulls another out of his sweats.
Dem Boys do in fact win.
Okay.
Spoilers, I'm not changing any titles here. I'm not fucking around with anything. I have to beat this guy. I know what he plans to punish me with.
I set the T-ball right on the little thing.
And I plan on knocking that shit out of the park, okay? This is the End Times, who I believe should be 1-0, versus Puro, who I believe should be 0-1. Mm-hmm. This is a standard wrestling match. And so there's two wolves inside me, right? One wants the End Times to win because I'm trying to push them, and they are the lower card talent. One wants Puro to win because I want this feud to continue, and they're all really fucking pissy from losing to the End Times last pay-per-view. And I'm actually going to go with that one because I think I like the best of whatever series booking for this. I like that they're evenly matched.
So Puro?
Puro wins.
Okay. Slightly better than the last match.
Then we have Rey Mysterio beating the brakes off of Chris Jericho.
All right, the King of Mystery. Nice job.
And Triple H. So the thing about peak Evolution era Triple H is that he thinks he's the toughest and the strongest and the coolest motherfucker on earth. And he's not. That's the joke. So I want to add a finish to this.
Okay.
But I don't, because I don't want them to take away my star points. Show me cheating.
I gotta click it.
Half a rating penalty plus more staleness. No, I'm afraid against my better judgment, the King of Kings is just going to have to win this one clean. Remove finish.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yes, the game agrees with me. He is the smartest and the toughest. He will. Never mind.
4.5 star show. Samoa Joe's over. Hot segment.
Yeah, baby.
Holy shit.
Behold the king.
Yeah. Oh god, we're here already. 30,000 fucking fans. CZW ate my lunch. Yeah, I need to see what the fuck I'm dealing with here. Let's see. Alex Shelley has a staph infection.
He caught that in the
gone.
middle of the match. For 5 months, he has a staph.
He's got a torn bicep.
She also has gone for 5 months.
I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Amy Weber. That sounds familiar.
Booker.
Well, she's on her training.
No.
Oh. You ever thought about stepping into the ring? If you do, you better not make it a match with me.
He's mad at
not. He's just talking shit. It's The Rock. Get Don Callis in here. But not PCO. PCO saw our pay-per-view and went, no.
You're on a dangerous shop, my friend. I'm sorry.
Do you want to check your mail before
Yes,
we get
please.
the fuck out of here? Jesus.
Hey, I got one of my goals.
Hey, fuck off. Fuck off. Ivory likes wrestling.
I do too, Ivory. Thanks for all the free money.